Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So in this particular video, I am going to discuss how we can use StopWordsRemover. Okay, one of the very popular data pre-processing technique if your data is text data, right? So I'll be showing how to do this in Spark. So what I'll be doing, I have opened here Google Colab, and here I'll be going to file and new notebook. I will click. Okay, so it will make new notebook. Now whatever steps I am going to show you, for each and every step I'll be explaining the logic. Try to understand. Okay, right, so let's start. The code I'll be providing in the description box or in the comment section. If you want, you can take from there also. So first thing, we have to install PySpark in this Google Colab notebook. Okay, now if you are writing anything which is not exact PySpark code, then you have to give this symbol. Okay, so how we install anything in Anaconda prompt? Like that same way, pip install PySpark. Okay, just you have to wait for some time, it will be downloading. Okay, so the pip install PySpark, this is how we can download PySpark in the Colab notebook. And to indicate that this particular is not actually PySpark code, it is just for apart from PySpark code something we are writing. To denote that, here we have to give the exclamatory mark. Okay, and see, Colab has started downloading. Okay, right, so let's wait for that. Successfully built PySpark installed, successfully installed. Right, first step done. In the second step, what we are going to do, in Spark 1 to enter the gateway is Spark context, and from Spark 2 onwards it became SparkSession, right? So here the higher version, that is advanced version, current version is installed, so we are going to work with SparkSession. Okay, so we will be installing SparkSession from PySpark. Import SparkSession. Let's import that from PySpark. Import SparkSession. Cannot import name SparkSession. Okay, so here actually I have done mistake. Actually in PySpark SQL it is loaded. Sorry, from pyspark.sql import SparkSession. So whatever SQL related thing, like SQL functions, all these things we import from SQL.functions, and this SparkSession, to get that you have to go to SQL of PySpark. Okay, so remember this, from pyspark.sql import SparkSession. Now once SparkSession you have taken, what we will do, we will create that. Okay, one SparkSession. Okay, right, so here SparkSession. To create the SparkSession, the method is builder, which is already written here. Okay, see in the suggestion also it is coming, SparkSession.builder. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to give some application name. See, as soon as you are giving .appName is coming. Suppose in app name I am giving text data processing. If you want, you can give in, if you want you can give anything else also. Okay, then if SparkSession is not present, then create, otherwise get this previous SparkSession if it is already present. So what we'll do, we'll be writing like this, getOrCreate. Okay, so here getOrCreate. Okay, now let's run this. It's done. Now what we'll do, we'll create one simple data frame related to text data, and we will create that like this way. Import pandas as pd. First I will create one dictionary, then from dictionary I will convert to pandas data frame, and then from pandas data frame I will be converting to Spark data frame. Okay, import pandas as pd. Right, now here what I'll be doing, I am creating one data frame, first dictionary. Okay, suppose first column, that is first key is id, and corresponding to id the values are 0 and 1. Okay, then other one is maybe raw text data. Okay, so this one is storing kind of array, we can say 2 array will be creating. Right, first array is Mary, comma, had, then a, then little lamp, like this. Just randomly I am writing, I saw the red. Okay, like this randomly I have written. So basically in our this dictionary IDs are 0 and 1 and raw data is this one. Now we will be converting to pandas data frame. So gs equal to pd dot, to get the data frame function you just click control space, here you will be getting data frame ms, and here here, yes. So gs looks like this. See, id is 0, id column. So basically each key is becoming column, their elements are becoming like this row elements, and like this it is arranged. Now this one will be converting to spark data frame, maybe ps equal to spark. This is the spark session which we have created here. Okay, spark dot create data frame of pandas data frame we are passing. If you want you can do ps.show. Okay, and run this. So it will be taking some time, and see, it's done. Okay, so here this is our spark data frame we have already created. Now see here, Mary had a little lamp, I saw the red color. The is kind of stop word, these are not required. Might be a stop word, so we want to remove this. So this is nothing but in the data pre-processing stage some features. Okay, we are playing with features. Okay, so this is stored in feature library. So from pyspark.ml, in ML, obviously in ML part it will be present. Okay, and in ML here you can get feature, import. What we can import? Stop word. Okay, if you just give control space, here multiple feature handling functions you might get. Okay, so let us check where s is present. See here, stop word remover. See, stop word remover. Okay, so we are importing our stop word remover. Now see how I am going to apply. This is how most of the machine learning related things will work. What you have to do, first you have to import like this, and then whatever this function will be directly applying on our this ps. But before that, see what I am doing. Okay, maybe sga, I am giving some random name. Okay, so stop word remover I am creating here. Okay, and for all the ML related things the same way, first import that and then write that. Then here you need to specify what will be the input column and what will be the output. So if you just write I, see here you might get the suggestion. If single column you are giving input, so input call you can write, or input calls if multiple column. Okay, so I am writing input call because only raw text data I want to pass, and here I am specifying the raw text data. Okay, right, as simple as that. Then output column. Okay, output column only one here, obviously just stop words will be removed and it will be returning us output. Okay, clean data we are taking. Okay, so this is also a very important common stage. Okay, in any this kind of data pre-processing, what we'll be doing will be first importing one function, then we'll be writing that function, input column, output column, like that we'll be specifying, right? And then see, if that is something model, we have to fit our data, that time we will be using fit method. But if we want to just modify the data, transform the data from one particular format to other format, then we are going to use transform function. Okay, see, very simple. Just write sga, that is whatever you have configuration created, dot transform, and inside that you pass your this data ps. So Spark will automatically understand when you will be passing this data frame, it will be checking that what are my input columns for this particular stop word remover, that is only raw data. So it will be taking the raw data and it will be creating one new column output call and it will return. I am directly writing .show. If you want, you can save somewhere and then run, no problem. Okay, and see, here we are getting this way visualization might be might be not clear because here dot is coming. So what I'll be doing here, I can give collect. See, Mary had a little lamb, but see, Mary little lamb had a stop word removed. Okay, then here raw data, I saw the red balloon. Okay, I stop word removed, only saw the red and balloon, only those parts which are important, rest all the stop words related to English are removed. Okay, so this is how you can just do stop word remover, which is very popular in text data pre-processing. So the steps are very simple. First, import stop word remover, then you need to specify that what are the input columns, what are the output columns. Then here we are just transforming our data from one stage to other, so I am simply using transform function. Okay, and pass our original Spark data frame, and you can use either .show or .collect. If you are using .collect, it will be returning list of row objects. If you are using .show, then you will be getting in kind of data frame format, right? As simple as that. So I hope you have understood this. This is all for this video. Thank you.